Contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone I really like the look of, Peter, would be Thomas Partey. I mean, we all know what a great ball winner he is, but I see him as quite a good ball carrier too, and distributor. I think with him, you get all the traits of an all-round midfielder.
Wilson is fouled. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Darlow comes out and deals with it. And here's Ayew. Sulemana takes a shot! Salisu. That's really well manoeuvred. Partey chips it through. That'll be a corner. Partey with the short one. Back in once more. And he's there to clear it. Adoy, he's gone backward here. Ghana have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Semenyo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kudus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
James. Cross goes in there. Salisu getting this one clear. And they've got a throw. Partey. Sulemana. Partey played out to the left flank. And the shot! It's there! And it's Ghana who go in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Semenyo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Ghana break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Brennan Johnson. Wilson. Oh, they could be caught out, and a chance! Oh, it's come loose. And that has been cleared. Wilson. Wales suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Partey is there and he can get that clear. Out to the left it goes. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
James. Wales already trailing and we've barely begun. Rodon. Oh, can he get onto this? Johnson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Salisu gets over and intercepts. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Odoi goes forward. James. Ampadu. Aim forwards. Semenyo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Good ball, good take. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kudus. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Ayew. Oh, a delicate chip through. And here's Semenyo. Shot a goal! And the pass is intercepted. Wilson spread out to the left. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Semenyo. It's a good run down the right. Moved on forwards. Kudus. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Ghana really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
James. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Wilson. Wilson. That's going to go a long way. Lofted upfield. Can he spark a counter here? Wilson. Cleared without complication. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Ayew. Suleiman, and he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And here's Johnson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Partey. Over to the left. Ampadu, gently done. Kudus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That'll be a throw-in. Partey goes for a shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rodon. Wilson. What a throw in. Sulemana. Williams. And it's played forward. And it's James. Wilson out to the right. James. Oh, that's... And the shot! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sulemana. Kudus. And here's Ayew.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played into space. Johnson. James. Wilson. Wilson! Really well taken goal. Wales back on level terms.
Wales, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And it's Partey. Ampadu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Sulemana. A good play on the left-hand side here. It's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nice touch. Partey spread out to the left. Now here's the delivery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
James. Wilson. And here's Johnson. Wilson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Wilson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Semenyo. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's nice. Sulemana. Wilson. So, what can they make of this? Great defending, strong and determined.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's a super give and go. Shoots! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Salisu. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Calmly anticipates. James. That's been slipped through. O'Doyle with the slide tackle there. That's really well manoeuvred. Wilson, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Showing good feet. And it's Partey. And here's Semenyo. And it's played forward. Ampadu. Rodon. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Johnson. Now it's James. Does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. Ampadu. Moved on forwards. O'Doyle cuts out the pass. Kudus. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Partey shifted upfield. Sulemana. Can he latch on to this? And it's hoisted clear. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, the clearance is short. Ball is over the line. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the shot!
Partey usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Wilson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Salisu tries to clear. Ampadu. Wilson, played down the flank. Now it's Johnson. Williams. That'll be a throw. Oh, it's come loose. Herring after the ball here. And it's James. A header! Clears it away. Jiku with the clearance. Wilson! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
He's had a shot! Goal, Wales! And the comeback is complete!
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. But we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Aim forwards. Sulemana wins the duel this time. Sulemana. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Defending of the desperate variety. Sulemana. Partey. And here's Kudus. And here's Ayew. Semenyo. Wilson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Ayew, clipped into space, and he's there to clear it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. James, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And Ayew! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's James. James, gently done. That was very necessary. It's a quick ball upfield.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Moved on forwards. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kudus concedes a free kick for that. And that could set him on his way. Sulemana. Now it's... Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Kudus. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's a throw.
Ghana really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Brennan Johnson. Partey does really well to win the ball there. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wilson. And it's played forward. He has found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear. And he cuts out the supply. Otoy. Ayew looks to get on the end of this. James. A heavy challenge. James. Ampadu. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Very nicely done. Swept in. Jiku forwards and with intent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's James. Wilson. Wilson! Tries to clear. Ayew. That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Brennan Johnson. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. And now the breakaway. Sulemana. Oh, Red, nice interception. James shifted upfield. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Now it's James. Gets good distance on it. Wilson. Goes for the shot! Johnson. Back when it goes. Oh, that's neat. James has created one goal already. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Ampadu. And they can counter here. Chiku. Moved on forwards. Throw it. Played with finesse. It's the keeper's ball. Ghana can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Long ball looking to counter. Rodon. Ampadu. Played towards the front line. It's just beyond his reach. Salisu. Kudus. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodon. James. Wilson. Forward it goes. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Sulemana. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Ghana are making a change now. Ampadu can get it clear. Now it's Semenyo. Kudus. And here's Ayew. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Wilson. He's through here. And that has been cleared. Much defending, but that'll do. And it's James. Wilson. Partey with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Williams. And here's Johnson.
He's having a shot! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2. Kudus. Partey. Nice physical challenge. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ayew. Johnson. Brennan Johnson. Johnson hurtling down that right flank. Wilson. And it's lofted through here. Oh, good spread. Salisu clears it away. Wales have reclaimed it. The final 5 minutes. Now who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Chooses to go back.
Tries a shot!
Can he stop it? Could be danger here. Semenyo. Kudus.
Oh, shooting chance!
Ampadu forwards and with intent. James. Ampadu. James. Proves too strong. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Ayew, played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch.
Semenyo!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Wilson. Rodon. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Ampadu attempts a clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kudus! And that wasn't far away.
Kudus, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Kudus. Muscular approach does pay off here. Darlow sends that a long way. Salisu aim forwards. Decent chance! And somehow it stayed out. That has been cut short. And that is that. Wales have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they...